Thank you. Very good afternoon to delegates, all the dignitaries and my fellow delegates. We have been listening from the morning about the technological applications, and I thought let me show you the application and efficacy of technology which is in existence since last 3 years in the country as such. So this is one collaborative project of ISRO and Central Water Commission on India WRIS, web-enabled services. And basically, this project has a 35 months of brainstorming in Government of India by two committees from August 2006 to December 2009. And in last 3 years, the portal is in operation. And yesterday only, our Honorable Minister Harish Rawat Sahab launched the version 3 during the same time at Sham Shakti Bhavan in New Delhi. Now, essentially, like my association with Esri Technologies goes back to 1988 when I was involved in a World Bank project to design a watershed information system for Government of Rajasthan. And that time the technology was a 286 machine. And I can say that we successfully did that project and imparted training to large number of professionals. Since then I have been involved in so many portals, and there was an opportunity to work at a national level to conceptualize and devise the entire mechanism. And I'm happy that looking at the number of hits in 86 countries of the portal and the kind of suggestions and the requests come to us, I feel it is serving the society in a large way. I also tried to put my entire experience in portals, like what people actually need actually. So there's a big need assessment survey, and what kind of data they need. Are you allowing to download them? Are you providing some facility so that they can create their own plans without buying any software or switching to any other portal as such? What services encompasses the entire water source management as such? And finally, it's a product, a map product, which you want to share in a report or maybe for a poster as such. So does your portal provide all these facilities? So looking at all that, in fact, I must thank Chairman ISRO that he gave me 81 engineers for 4 years to conceptualize and implement this entire project. And today, like what I mentioned, these all facilities are in operation and anybody can have access to these all. Now, as you know, water is very important for the nation because we are an agrarian nation, and the kind of projections we see at the climate change, 2050 and so, I think the importance is going to increase furthermore. So I think right now there is a need to plan for the water sources in every sector as such. Of course, we are bestowed with nature's gift, and we are among those 10 nations in the globe, which receives the highest amount of water. But receiving the water and utilizable water versus the actual use, there is a big gap actually. What we have utilizable water is only 43%, and what we use of the total water is only 15.6%. But still we find the crunch of scarcity in various parts of the nation as such. When you add to water quality, in fact, among the entire globe, we are 132 as far as quality of water is concerned, on which we are not thought of. Availability, fine, but quality also is equally important for all the sectors as such. Now, looking at that sector, like we have studied in all about 114 variables of the nation, out of which 86 in a spatial layer form for the entire country are available in this portal as such. And this consists of about 4,800 variables. And the data from 5 years to 105 years are online available on the portal as such. So this is about general water situation in the country as such. I'll not spend time on the main part, but since this conference aims for the technological part, especially the ISRI part, in fact, we have very extensively used large number of technologies which are contemporary, which facilitate every user to do something on web-enabled services. But in the backbone, I must say that our technologies have really helped us to devise a robust system which is globally accessible, and a large amount of people can input data from variety of sources as such. And we have seen that there is no single failure even in 3 years for this technology as such. So this particular portal provides a single window solution for all kinds of data on water sources and the allied themes with the attributes. And this is in a standardized national GIS framework for search, access, visualize, and also do the integrated water source management as such. Now, these are the few areas like Our backbone, bread and butter is satellite remote sensing data through which we generate the various maps. We generate the maps. GIS for assembling, dissemination, or manipulation, or even giving access to the people of the certain data set as such. And of course, GPS for the locations. And for web-enabled, we have a host of technologies which are, in fact, our group has done an extensive survey of what exists as on today is best, and in Indian conditions, what is best available today. And accordingly, we have a big suite of technologies. So we manage through Oracle G11, as well as the services we go through the ARC technology as such. But in front end, whatever is available, which is best, Flex and all, that we are using as on today. Currently, this is moving towards a GIS cloud. Currently, the portal is from 3 centers, Hyderabad, Jodhpur, and Delhi. It is in operation with services and all. But in due course of time, state capital, all state capital is going to have an input data mechanism and services from that place itself. And this is basically just in a nutshell, if I tell, we were loaded with 4 trucks of information from the Central Water Commission in different formats, hard copies to 10 of, say, about digital format, etc., nearly 1 million files. So in 3 years, a team of 81 engineers had organized this entire data set into 12 major information systems, 36 sub-information systems, having 114 layers, and about 4,500 attributes as such. So it has come very systematic, and first time it is going to produce a new inventory. Just for example, 2012 National Register of Large Dams, that tells about India has got 500 dams. But the inventory, when you collect from various sources, it shows about 1,600 dams. So this is one example I am giving you. Many of the assets, the directed list will going to change. Looking at that, we also went into certain innovation and automation. Like some area you select, you want a report on water sources, considering all the layers. So this portal provides you an automatic report generation in 5 minutes. Any district you take, any watershed you take, or the area what you define, you take it. Similarly, map generation also. You need not indulge in cartography and all that. There is a defined template available. Where to put a scale, north, size, etc. And the symbology, automatically it comes there. So directly you can have a print. You can save also as a PDF. So that kind of services we have given in this. Finally, these are the sub-info systems with a lot of here sub-info system concept is basically when you deal with such a large number of data, generally user is confused actually. Like how many layers I should access in GIS, which is overlaid first. So there is a confusion. So this is for, in fact, the portal is designed for a layman who simply knows about zoom levels. So visualization part has 10 zoom levels. A person who is not familiar with GIS, only he knows level 1, 2, 3, 4. As you zoom, the amount of information will increase. Finally, you come at a village level as such. But for those who are advanced level people, there are a lot of facilities. And maybe I also say that the first level person also, after operating for 2, 3 times, maybe he will also venture into the advanced tools as such. It goes like that, yes. So this is about the software architecture, 3-tier architecture we have, and everywhere redundancy is taken care as such, looking at the 24/7 operation of the portal as such, yes. And there's also a mobile application of this one, through which you can access all the data, as well you can feed data to the portal as such. Both way it is given. And this is the main GUI. Here I'll spend some time on this. We have basically 6 modules. Now, as I mentioned, it's a large amount of information. Your first particular module is WRIS info discovery. You define any area, any district or a state or a watershed or basin, sub-basin. It lists you what all data it contains. And when you tap that particular thing, it gives you the metadata of that one, including the gaps. Like 104 years data I am talking. Suppose some particular observation is not there in the certain, say, 2, 3 years, that also will be shown to you like that. And this PDF you can have before you start your work as such, yes. Second is on exploration side, where 2D exploration with zoom level is given to all. We'll be having a more on the live demonstration. And there, all the information which we feel is more relevant for a common man, 34 layers, they are put it together with a lot of facilities there itself. Then there is a sub-info systems, which I mentioned, 35 sub-info systems are there. Every sub-info system has got a relevant tools and display mechanism. Like climate chart, how to show. So there is a mechanism for that one. Maybe rainfall profile, how do you show? That is a different mechanism. So as you open on the sub-info system, new tools you will come into eventually. Then there is a temporal analysis. All the temporal data of various layers, they have been put and categorized into one sector as such. Yes. Then we have climate trend. See, generally, like we all read about the IPCC reports and countrywide reports on the climate change. Here, like with a cluster of village, maybe 3-4 village, what is happening in 105 years, you can visualize on climate. Min max temperature, and it's a daily data. So 104 years, every day data are available, which you can visualize and have a printout for that one as such. Then there is a third module that is called WRIS Connect. It's basically for connecting with the people. So first is live data of about 600 dams as on today, like every day 2 point of time, 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock, what is the level of that one. In due course of time, we are also putting all the river gauge data into this one. This is under a consideration with the committee right now, but I suppose as soon as the committee clears, that data also will come. But dam-wise, the clearance is there, so we are putting one by one this data. At the same time, Central Water Commission also has the live telemetry data of different dams. So it automatically comes in 1 hour to the portal as such and displayed in public domain as such. Then there is a query interface where you can put some query, like I just mentioned, say 5,600 dams are there. You just give dams above, say, 30-meter height in particular area or entire country, how many dams are there. So it lists you the entire list, and then you click on one particular dam as such, it takes you to the spatial location of that one. There you can venture into this one. Every dam has got 53 collateral data with this, right from height to when it was constructed, what is the capacity, how much irrigated area, etc., that you can find out from a single dam. And most of the dam also consists their photograph and location also. Then there is a data download facility. Here there is one catch actually, looking at the policy, map policy, etc. We have right now allowed 200 square kilometer equivalent map data to be downloaded as shape files. More than that, the portal provides a facility wherein you can have a larger area, maybe 1 lakh kilometer also. You can operate, design anything, and you can save as a PDF. But 200 square kilometer area you can download, and then later in our another sub-module that create your WRIS, you can work for water management as such. Yes. And as I mentioned, report generation, it's automatic. We'll show you some demonstration how a report is generated. You can look into this one. I mean, right from cover page to printing time to all tables, etc., are automatic for that purpose. So this is about the connect part. Then share success stories, like when you do water management by your own sort of intelligence and the requirement as such, and you want to share this thing with the global platform, this portal allows you to accept that one as a PPT, as a film, or maybe as a write-up or a report, you can upload, which can be visualized globally by any person as such. Yes. Then there is a new model called Water Source Planning and Management. Here there is a create your WRIS. You can do online or offline also after downloading the data as such. And you can have a 3D, 2D linked view for planning and management, because water source planning requires certainly some input data which can be viewed in 3 dimensions, especially terrain model or the drainage, etc. So that facility is there. And also there is a collaborative planning, in the sense you have an expert sitting globally anywhere, and you are here, so like WebEx or maybe Facebook, etc., you can have chat, and the same 2 maps are available to you. He can suggest you something, you can save, and maybe finally your plan is ready like that. So this is a planning and management tool. And last module is on input data builder. We have tried to understand the entire requirement of Ministry of Water Resources and Water Commission, and we have devised 34 tables through which all the data related to this entire 107 layers and the collateral data can be inputted by any layman actually. There is a check-in mechanism, of course, because our MO is up to 4 years. Suppose we withdraw we discontinue this one, then the agency should be able to continue this one. So looking at, there is a robust input data builder based on the same technology as such, where people can feed their data and the portal can continue like that. So this is where we spend a lot of time, that yes, portal should sustain, it should facilitate the user to draw some intelligent conclusions and maintain it in a long-term time as such. Now let us come to the live demonstration of this one. This is the overview for this. Yeah, you can switch over to that live one. Yeah, this is the portal, and as I mentioned, we'll just see a sample of info discovery. So you go to the module 1. What is info discovery? There is a description, and directly you go to the particular sub-module of this portal as such. Yes. Now here there is a choice. You can go either state-wise, district-wise, or hydrological unit-wise, basin, sub-basin, or a watershed, or even parliamentary constituency or Vidhan Sabha constituency wise you can go and you can find out what data is available. So anyway, he has selected Karnataka, any district we can select. And simultaneously, just for verification, it will also show in map the area what you selected is correct or wrong like that. So this is the district selected, the list pops up. These are the data sets available here. And when you click on this, you go to the metadata sector from where the portal has taken data, what is the currency, who generated it. So these are the layers, and these all are PDFs you can download, whatever data we have right now in this. So this is on the info discovery, and always you are what you call handy with this information that yes, particular area I am venturing into, this all data sets are available in the portal, which I can online visualize. Yeah, we go to the next one, geo visualization. Yeah, as I mentioned, this is just for a layman who simply knows the zoom levels. So entire India appears with the river basins and the terrain in the background as such. And you start zooming level 1, 2. Yeah, we can go ahead. The speed will be subject to the speed of the internet, of course. But still, I think the rendering is a bit fast. So you go on certain level, maybe 7th level. Okay. So background always we have given terrain because water sources terrain is very important. I mean, just to visualize where are the water bodies, how the drainage takes place and all that, yes. Now here large number of tools are available which are very easy to operate. And you can save that particular work what you do of your confined polygons in your PC, as well as anytime you can upload and see on the same portal, or even that KML you can open anywhere in other portals also. So like land use is overlaid on this. And we have a facility like to swipe that particular layer. Yeah. So while seeing the land use, you feel like seeing the terrain again. So the way you want, you can move it and you can see the bottom layer. So this is all possible in all 34 layers. Which you want to keep on top and which below and which layer you want to see. You can also see on spotlight, like you are not interested in say fully seeing the entire area, but certain area only, maybe 2 square kilometer, 3 square kilometer, that also in your hand only. Radius you can define, which layer you are interested in seeing. So it will cut that area and show you how it goes like that. So this online from this server it comes. So idea is that the person who is operating this data set, he need not buy any software. Simple, any browser is sufficient with the internet connectivity as such. Now suppose we go slightly advanced tool. You are interested in some profile generation of the area as such. So we'll show you. Yeah, so you simply draw one line somewhere where you are interested. Along the river, across the river, the way you wish. And the line is drawn and it's interactive. Where you draw the line, it comes on the map also. So you are always oriented actually. What you are doing, what you are planning in water sources, it can be done like that. And what I have shown so far, it all you can save as a PDF. And also like the figures what you make, you can devise in your PC as such. So there are many more facilities, but just looking at the time, I've just shown slide only. We'll move to the next, sub-module as such. So in sub-info system we go, it will give you a full palette of all 35 sub-information systems. And then within that, the further sub-info layers are there. So like we go on surface layer and simple surface water body we want to see. Yeah, make it zoom level. Now here, like suppose you are interested in certain area, how many water bodies are there, what size water bodies are there. So table versus map, there is a link always, and inventory comes instantly. And it also divides into different size groups. So you can have a table ready-made available with you. Okay, any area we can select, like Devas here selected in MP. So the area will be marked and the query you start. Let it happen.
When it comes in.
Okay, fine. Yeah, meanwhile we can go to some other, yeah. So we can show the climate trend.
Like this has come.
Yeah, it has come now, and it also shows a pie diagram, what size water bodies are available in that particular area. Yes. And this is the total list of different sizes, how many water bodies in different class groups are there. Yes. Yeah, we go to the next one. So here there are three options. One is the entire country has got about 3,000 grids available. Also on district basis averaging is done. Also on hydrological basis there is averaging done. So suppose you want a single figure in a district, what is the average rain, temperature, etc., how it behave in 104 years, such that you can visualize. So we'll see on this particular grid as such. And always there is a village boundary attached with this one. So you are interested in a particular group of villages, you can view that what happened in climate change in that area. So this is like single village is selected, and it shows you like 95 to 2004, what is the temperature conditions, and the average also is done together here. And this also gives you the socio-economic parameter of that particular village. How many like population, literacy, male, female, etc. These are instantly available. And yeah, when you want to see in total also, map you can remove, you can see simply chart. This can be saved as a PDF. There are many options, the way you want to look it, that you can see like that. Yes. You can also see the trend, what happened finally. Yes. Okay, now we move to the minor irrigation. So this is a district-wise number right now of all the third census of minor irrigation in the country. And we have made a system like how to be best viewed, because still like the dependency of water on agriculture, from agriculture point of view, on minor irrigation plays a very important role in the nation as such. And these charts are drillable, like you make a state chart, you drill the chart, it comes to district, district to village, like that, it gets drilled. Okay, and all you can save and keep with you as such. Okay, then live data we can show, yes. Like these are the hydro observations in the country as such. And as you zoom, you get the fine degree of detail of individual observation point as such. Then as per the data policy, last 72 hours data only are online. Then it goes as a record in the bigger server at the Central Water Commission as such. But current and up to current to 72 hours back, the data is online here actually. Yeah, it gives you level, of course, constant only, little variation is there. And it comes in a chart form directly. Now we'll take you to slight advanced application, like you as a water professional want to contribute in your own area. So how do you view that one? So we go for a linked view of 2D and 3D simultaneously as such. Now, this is designed with OGC compliant services. So, like you don't have any large scale data, but still some portal offers you that data, maybe like Google or say Bing Map or any other portal as such. You can call upon their services. And if they support your 3D, you can visualize 3D as such. So, like this is Google versus WRIS as such, and you select some area. Go for a particular dam. So, this is Bhakra Nagal Dam. And you can also have a tour of that particular channel and the dam itself. So, like this is the dam. And the way you want over dam or you want to pass through the valley of the river, simultaneously you can view. And there is a synergy between both the maps as such. Here there is the option, as I mentioned, any portal which gives you OG services you can call upon and link with this. Suppose the data online is not available with you as such. So you can take services from anybody else. Same way we can pass through one river valley also. Now this strong visualization really helps you to plan for water sources in a big way, especially when we talk about the kind of erosion, land degradation, deforestation going on, and which are the areas in upper stream, middle stream or the lower stream where there is a need for conservation immediately. It gives you idea. And there is another objective of this portal is that to make public awareness towards water source management as such. In general, like you might have seen, anything we plan for dam or maybe a canal or a river, a river link, etc. There's a big agitation by the public as such. So the idea is that people should know what is available in my area, what are the projections in coming, say, 10 years, 20 years, etc. And with this available resource in the kind of economy it is growing, looking at the food security, energy security, all that, let us see that, yes, what government is planning, is it right? Or we have another opinion on that, which can be shared. This platform also allows you to put your opinion on water sources. And there is a setup made for that, a secretariat is there, where persons look after each query or the suggestion people make, and it comes back to you as such. Now, this is on the river valley as such. So as you move, you can visualize, and you can have a nice job done as such. Yes. So anyway, as organizers are looking at me, I'll stop here. But anyway, this is simply India WRIS we put in Google. This is the #1 search, and you yourself explore and write us. Any difficulty in operating this particular thing or anything else you want out of this one. Thank you very much. Yes, yes, sir.